Hello there everyone, welcome back to another video about the One Piece children's trading card game. It's probably not necessarily for children. In this video I'm going to be talking about all of the card leaks we've had so far, basically everything we've had in terms of actual cards with effects. As well as some revealed bits of artwork from the official channel. If you have not caught my video about the rules of the One Piece trading card game, please do check that out, top right hand corner, or it'll show up in the recommended. I'd really appreciate it. I'm very excited about this trading card game, and if you want to know exactly what's up with it, give that a watch, but because you're going to be very lost if you watch this video without knowing how the rules are played. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So we're actually going to start off with the main set Monkey D Luffy leader here, and this is as you will see, basically a power crept version of the one in the starter deck. But let's go ahead and talk about this one because this is going to give us a flavor of the rulers. Sorry, that is probably going to keep happening, of the leaders from the main set. So Monkey D Luffy, power 4000, life 5, Straw Hat Captain, Straw Hat Crew and Captain. Activate on main, Don -3. So this is going to lose you 3 mana. You return the designated number of Don cards from any area to your Don deck. So I will say, obviously, the nice thing is because it's from any area, you can tap your Dons, equip them to things, and then maybe attack with those things, and then do this activate thing. From I'm pretty sure, which is obviously a lot better than they have to be activated as well. For this turn, you increase this card's power by 5000, so you just make him big as shit. Basically, he's going to hit. Is that worth taking a 3 mana hit? Potentially. We'll have to see. But then, activate on main once per turn, you put one of your rested Don cards onto one of your characters or leaders. So this is basically like kind of having your cake and eating it too as an ability. You get to tap as a cost, and then you just get to take one of those and slap it onto your leader or one of your characters. I think this is a really, really powerful leader, to be honest. My impression of reading this. So it is 4000 power, and the starter deck leaders are 5000. We've seen a lot of things that are 5000 power. But the fact that you get to pay costs every single turn and still gain Dons, you're still buffing up powers. You can potentially still hit some key thresholds depending on the cards you're putting in your deck. It does seem very interesting to me. Also, the fact that you can just make this guy big as shit, like really, really big. It's not like it's not like you can make him very easily like for 15,000 power, like very, very doable. I think that's very interesting. There is Luffy as the leader. So then we have the starter deck version here, and we can see the comparison here. So the starter deck version is the same, except in terms of, it's not the same actually. The starter deck leader is 5000 power, 5 life, it's still red. It's a super rookie and a Straw Hat Crew. Instead of a captain, it's a super rookie. So this is like a different Monkey D Luffy. And then it only has the activate on main to move one of your rested Dons to your characters or leader. So it doesn't gain that -3 Don effect. It has different traits, but it does have a permanent power buff. So is that worth it? Potentially. Probably not. But we will have to see if we are in vanilla beatdown mode. Then that probably will be worth it. But we will see. Next we have this Jinbe. This is a 3 cost with 5000 power, Fishman, Race, and Straw Hat Crew. You can use Don when attacking, Don X1. For this turn, you give 1000 power up to one of your leaders or characters other than this one. So that Don ×1 means that if this has a Don on it, you're going to get that ability. So obviously Jinbe is going to be swinging for 6000, and he's going to let you grant 1000 something else. So that seems really good. I don't know what the cost economy is going to be in this game, but 3 costs for 5000 power seems quite good. Generally speaking, like from the kind of numbers I might imagine. And the fact he's going to be giving 1000 power to your leader potentially is obviously quite nice as well. So you're always going to have a target for this. So I think this Jinbe seems quite nice, especially for a starter deck card. Then we've got Guard Point. This is a cost 1 animal Straw Hat Crew. So there are 2 effects on this. There's the counter effect, which gives up to one of your leaders or characters for this battle 3000 power at 1 cost. I think that's quite good. 3000 power is a lot. Certainly, I feel like going off of my experience and scaling numbers from Dragon Ball Super, I think 3000 power, relative to how much power everything has here, is not bad at all. But then it also has the trigger ability to give one of your leaders or characters for the turn 1000 power. So giving your leader 1000 power for the turn might actually be quite meaningful, but we will need to see. I will say again, this is a starter deck card. It probably won't actually see play, and I imagine there's probably going to be some sort of limit on the number of triggers you can put in your deck. We'll see what happens with that. although maybe there isn't because we don't have the detailed rules yet, and maybe you can just put as many as you want in, which may just incentivize you to play this card regardless. But also, like, you know, you don't want to be taking much damage per turn, so I don't know how much. I don't know. This seems like an okay card. Then we've got the 1000 Sunny. So this is a cost 2 stage for the Straw Hat Crew, and it has an activate on main. Sorry, I'm just scrolling there. You can rest this card. For this turn, give 1000 power up to one of your leaders or your characters with the trait Straw Hat Crew. So you slam this down, and every single turn, you are just going to be farming up that. You're going to be getting additional 1000 power. This seems decent. Obviously nothing absolutely insane, nothing crazy. Very, very vanilla ability there, but, you know, just, it's good. It's not bad. It seems good. Then we have got a Chopper, which has a blocker. It's a 1 cost 1000 power. You don't care how small a block it is, because it's just there to die, basically. So Chopper, I think, doing his job there, looks probably going to be quite a good card. And then there's Brook, which is a 2 cost with 3000 power. We don't know his traits, but it's probably just Straw Hat Crew and, like, dead or something. And we don't know his effect, but his counter is for 2000 power there. So obviously that is another reasonable card. Then we go down here and we got some of the Kaido starter deck card reveal. So first we have Blast Breath here. This is a 1 cost event. It has the 4 Emperors and the Animal Kingdom Pirate attributes. So the counter here, so to play this counter, you need to don -1. So you're losing a card here, but for this battle you are giving something 4000 power, which is a lot of power. Now, is that worth permanently losing mana? Probably not. You know, my inclination is, like, if you're permanently losing mana, these need to be really good effects, right? Because, you know, it's not like other games where, like, at some point you just can't even use all your mana. Like, we know in this game you are always able to use all your mana. Like, that is, you are essentially giving up that mana now to, like, as an additional, like, plus 1000 every single turn, right? Now, -1 for 4000 power for a battle is not bad. That might be worth it. But, you know, looking at leader Luffy, that definitely feels like something you want to do very, very late game. And you wouldn't want to do that early on. So, I don't know. I think this card's probably okay, but we'll see. Then we've got the starter deck Kaido. So this is a 5 life, 5000 power, leader, 4 Emperors and Animal Kingdom Pirates. Only 1 ability, activate main, don -7 once per turn, trash one of your opponent's life. So obviously a straight burn, that is quite powerful, and if you can simply build up, like, you know, the idea obviously being, like, you build your board and then you just go, whoop, trash one of life and go for game. I think this starter deck is going to be really bad. Like, this leader, it's not good. It's a vanilla. You're not getting anything, right? Luffy, I feel like, is going to beat the absolute ever-loving shit out of this Kaido if those 2 starters were to go against each other just based off the leader abilities, because this is so, like, it's cool, but, like, it's so bad. I will say, though, the main set version of this that will inevitably come, that will be this, but just strictly better, will probably be quite scary, because that as, like, a finisher option, I think is quite nice, but as your only thing, I think that's quite bad. Then we've got Ulti, so this is a 4 cost with 5000 power, so a little overcosted compared to Jinbe, Animal Kingdom Pirates. On play, don -1, play up to 1 4 cost or lower, page 1 from your hand, and counter is 2000. So what is this going to be, right? So this is costing you 4, and then you're going to lose a don, but you're going to lose one of the ones you paid. So you're basically going -1 on that don, but you get to play a 4 cost or lower, page 1 from your hand, and it has a counter of 2000. I think this is really good. I think this Ulti is probably going to be a 4. You know, playing something from your hand is obviously going to be really strong. It kind of doesn't matter what page 1 does. Frankly, if page 1 was a 1 cost 1000 with blocker, I would still be fine with this. Like, actually, okay, maybe not at that point. Like, I don't want it to be like a 2 cost 2000 blocker, but still, like, I think this is pretty decent, and potentially is going to get very good as we get more page 1s in the game that are going to scale with this ulti. Anyway, I think this is quite good. And then we got some artwork for Nami, and we got confirmation of a Don Krieg, we got confirmation of a new Frankie Shogun, we got this new Luffy, which we'll talk about in a second, but then we got this confirmation of this Kawamatsu here. So let's talk about the Luffy. This is a 5 cost 6000 power Monkey D Luffy from the starter deck. It is a super rookie and Straw Hat Crew. It has Rush and it can attack the turn it is played, so this card is getting around the summoning sickness on 6000 power. It's pretty beefy, and you can, you know, fairly easily make that 7000 with your leader. And it has Don ×2 when attacking, so if you play this for 6 cost essentially with the leader, right, you play 5, you slam this down, you Don onto it, and then you use your leader to put another Don onto it, so it's going to be at 8,000 power. Your opponent cannot activate blockers for this battle, so your opponent's just going to have to deal with 8,000 power going straight to the face. More likely than not, that is going to connect. If all the leaders are going to be 5,000 power, that's going to require some big commitment in terms of counters to deal with it. I'm not sure how many counters you're able to play as a defending player, if it's just one or if it's unlimited, so potentially this is just a guaranteed hit. This is an interesting card. It's very expensive and it's probably going to be run at maybe a couple copies, but definitely does seem quite good. But there we go. That's the cards we have so far. As you can see, we've seen the Straw Hat starter deck stuff, and we've seen the Animal Kingdom Pirate starter deck stuff. So we still have 2 starters from which to see plenty of things. We've got the Shichibukai starter, and we've got the Words Generation starter. We've also got the One Piece Film Red starter, and obviously set 1. Bearing in mind the set is coming out, I believe, in 2 months in Japan, or it's 1 or 2 months in Japan. So we're probably going to see reveals really starting to get ramped up within like a month to 6 weeks from it actually dropping, so I expect many more videos covering that, and obviously when the game comes out in English, box openings, all that sort of stuff. I'm really excited for this game. I think it looks really interesting and really fun, but there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like the video, subscribe to the channel for more One Piece content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.